Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we had the penultimate encounter with Master Koga. And now that he's gone off to the Heber region to hide out there, we're going after what remains of the Lightroots. I'm getting the adventure for this game is far from over, but I wouldn't lie if I didn't, I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say that, that I'm getting a little sentimental about our journey in the depths, and the fact that it is going to be like 97% over pretty soon here. I would be lying if I didn't say I'm getting a little sentimental over it, because this has felt like the entirety adventure of the game so far. But knowing that no, this is not going to be the entirety of the adventure of the game. Man, why does nothing come with the ability to let me just wheelie into air glider combo my way around the depths? It's getting a little frustrating. Yeah, there it is. I am getting a little sentimental that the journey is 99% over. I said 97 earlier, and I turned around and said 99. I know what I'm talking about. I don't, but I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would be amiss if I didn't say I'm getting a little sentimental over, because this starting point of the journey, so to say, is coming to an end. But then I realized I said starting. Oh, we're in a mine. But then I have to realize I said starting point, and realize that means we're nowhere near done. We're nowhere near done with this game. But considering what I said, if I didn't say before, I'm going to make sure I draw attention to it now, so people don't get their hopes up. Via an interview with A-nehi Lightroot, that oddly enough was translated by an old friend of mine. Weird whiplash, man. An interview that was translated with Aonuma. Aonuma has said straight up that there is zero plans for DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. Keep in mind that means plans. They could turn around and be like, oh, we could do this. Like, I feel like if there was DLC for this game, the only thing that would entail at this point, if it's going to be any repeat content, would be just like a master mode. And if my last playthrough of Breath of the Wild taught you anything, is that what I would do with master mode is I would put a video out, a singular video, as I point at my webcam that's not on. A singular video that shows what the differences are between master mode and not master mode. And like as early as you can see them. And then that's it. 400 to go. So there is no DLC for this game, so there will be no return things, but I say that and I bring up that point because this game is so big. This game is so large. I would not be surprised. Even if I'm know what I'm doing. I'm expediting my attack plan. I'm expediting my attack, plan of attack and all that jazz. I'm going as quickly as I can through this game. Even with that in mind, I would not be shocked if this playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom exceeds my Breath of the Wild playthrough. Even though I'm trimming off the fat, I'm doing better cut management. I'm trying to do it efficiently. There we go. I could not think of the word efficient. Hello. I'm trying to do it super efficiently, so there is no wasted time. I'm trying my best to be as efficient as possible with this playthrough. There's still going to be moments where there's still going to be a good chance, or a very good chance that, we won't see the end of this for like another 100 episodes still. Now, I could be wrong. From what I recall from surface exploration, especially because we will have all 120 shrines on the surface noted. I say as I come back here to make sure I have marked everything I've done. Sorry, the icons are moving a little bit because of the cave stuff, so I'm getting a little paranoid. Yeah, okay. Considering we will have like all 120 shrines on the surface marked, which will leave the guest... Oh, I do have to climb this. which will basically the guest work. The guest, yeah, it's someone that's staying at my hotel. One of my 7 hotels. Even though it's going to eliminate a lot of the guesswork, it's going to be to find the shrines in the game, which will eliminate so much travel time. Like, surface traveling is just that much quicker compared to the depths. And the sky is even faster than that, considering it's like, even though it's still jam-packed with adventures and whatnot, there is a fraction of landmass in the sky. But because of the fraction, they've also like jam-packed the sky with many activities. There's a lot to do up in the sky. So like I would say like if we're gonna go like percentage-wise, I would say the depths is like 42% of the content in this game. Or no, we'll go 40. I'll say the depths is like 40% of the content in the game. The surface is still a majority of the content at like 50% of the content in the game. And then the sky is like 10%. So like we're not remotely close to being done with the game, but like a big part of the game is about to just have a book close moment. Just and that's where the story ends. Now, let's open up Chapter 2. I'm going to use my hands and not slam my controller so I don't break the controller I'm playing with. It's like, alright, children. Well, that was the end of Chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Now here's Chapter 2. You can definitely tell I hit my table and didn't throw an actual book on my table. I don't read. Granted, I don't read as much. I read a lot of online forums and whatnot, so I guess you could say I read to an extent. Oh, hey! Can I have an arm? Actually, let me have that. Me first. Oh, actually, let me get your arm. Thanks. Good talk. Good talking to you, buddy. Yeah, Chapter 2 was just this... It's just this dictionary I flop on the table. Book 2, chapters 1 through 100, due by Tuesday. I say this to myself, realizing that's basically what I'm going to do when I record the surface stuff. But yeah, like, this game is far from over. There's still a lot to go through. Oh, I want electric stuff, but I don't want to go through... I don't want to fight camps anymore. I'm kind of burned out on camps. Yeah, I'm kind of burned out in camps. Maybe I'll still feel the urge to do it at some point, but I feel like I've fought enough camps now that I don't need to. Hey, look at that. Now, let's play a game. How close is my mark? Not even close. Ooh, start slide. But yeah, we still have a lot of journey left. It's not over here. And keep in mind, a lot of that journey, like the surface stuff, may actually also become more like 55% because we have had one quest in the depths. A singular quest down here in the depths. Where's bro going? I deleted the wrong one. But like there's still side quests in the surface which will add to the whole to the overall time of the game, because we'll have to retraverse certain areas of the land to finish side quests. But we have only had one quest while we've been down here in the depths. Just a singular one. Only one. No regrets for the confidence feature. Sorry, I could. It was such an easy lead into a song for me. I kind of had to do it. I didn't have to do it, but I kind of had to do it. Oh. I remember this little landmass down here, so I want to put a treasure chest on it. Sorry, it's me forward thinking of the future. And this is literally a dead end. There's not even well, there might be a fight. Actually, we can see it from here. Is there any kind of important fight over there? No, it's just a monster camp. So there's nothing here but a Lightroot. And we can't even get here. Oh, my voice is cracking somewhat terrible. All right. Let's warp back. So yeah. The content of this game is not over yet. We still have a ways to go. It's just that the depths are coming to a close. A story sandwich, as I always seem to tell, of the start of the story, the middle of the story, the start of the story again, the middle of the story again, and then how I started the story, the end of the story. Don't worry, I'm well aware that I talk in circles. It is a problem I know I have. I try to get better about it, but you can't really fix speaking. You can't really fix speech patterns that are 30 years instilled in your brain. Someone would tell me I should say like 35, but nobody starts off speaking at full speaking capacity. And no one starts off their life speaking full sentences, and when you start speaking, it's not exactly coherent. Your first words are usually mama, dada, and slowly evolves into ball, macaroni, juice. And then somewhere around age 5 or 6, when you finally gain sentience, then it's just like, oh, sentences have meaning. Oh no. Oh. Kotaba no, imi no kotaba desu ka? Hi, it's me. It's me, learning Japanese scooter. I decided to pop in for half a minute. Say hi, how's it going? Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. You're a butt. You're 2 entire slices of ham butt. Which is why I'm going to jump up the surface and probably waste more stamina than if I was just patient and climbed. But yeah, we're just... there is that offshoot. There is this, I could call it an offshoot. But there's this offshoot over here that probably leads to more main quests. But I want to make sure that, like, this peninsula down here. Don't drop me in. Okay, you didn't drop me in gloom. Good. But yeah, I want to make sure this gloom down here. But yeah, speaking like being fully cognizant of your words and speaking them properly isn't something you probably come to know right away. But then again, like I said, that magical age of 5 to 6 years old, when you suddenly gain sentience, everything changes, and that's where it all starts. Where's blood going? Okay, is this actually just a straight up wall at this point? No, I think there's something. There might be something up there. I'm gonna lose that arm. I need your arm back. Hold on. And lose an arm, gain an arm. So lose an arm, gain an arm. Oh. Did I... Huh? Where? Okay, there it is. Thank you. Also, that's... Okay. That's the thing, like... I've already talked about, like... speaking of speech pattern, I've already talked about, you know, how I basically am, like, a social comedian in a sense. Like, if I hear a word... If I hear a word or I see a word more than like once, and it's basically considered like normal conversation point, I'll start like incorporating it into my vocal banks, even if I don't fully understand it. Blood, which I know is typically reserved for, you know, old school gangs, like some of the most long running notorious gangs, Bloods and Crips. This is oddly enough like history. As weird as it sounds, like, this is actually history. This isn't me just saying words trying to justify myself or be fancy with my words. This is damn near a history lesson right now. Like I feel like the usage of the word blood as of recently is just people trying to get around having to say an extra syllable and saying human. Or Ningen. Sero Ningen. Hi, welcome back to Japanese Scooter. He's come back to talk to you again. And this time, he's taking no prisoners. Oh, God. I have fun. Anyway. But it seems like that's becoming the thing with that, is just like, instead of saying a human being or a person, we're saying blood. B-L-U-D, I believe is how it's spelled. Not B-L-O-O-D like the notorious gang that pretty much everybody under the pretty much under or over the age of 15 is aware of. Which is that's the thing. I shouldn't make that a topic of discussion, but I feel I'm intrigued by that, and maybe make a topic of discussion could like get me taught about things. Teach me. Oh, we're going to a Yiga clan camp. Neat. Which will also be an outlook point, which may also be hiding a Lightroot. There we go. I did do... Yeah, I did do that. Okay, good. We're good. Daijoubu desu. Or would it be like Daijoubu moi desu? Still learning the language. Don't know how to properly put my sentences together yet. Why do you have these again? Well, I have learned. Let's go. Can I get type? I guess this is type. Let's put the Octorok eye in my inventory. Oop, is it back here? Keys. Does this have tracking properties? Oh, it does. Neat. Have fun with that, buddy. Neat. Key size do the same thing. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like that whole saying blood instead of the other... Saying blood instead of human is kind of weird. But then again, like, I'm somebody who, like, well, you're watching it in live action right now. I'm somebody who very much is okay with, like, saying or having the same thing said multiple times or slowing down what's being said and... Or yeah, slowing down what's being said to an extent. And repeating things to an extent to make sure my point gets across. Like, I am more than happy with that kind of thing. But I know I'm like... I'm a very far outlier in that mentality. Aha, I found the way in. Don't worry. It only took me half a minute, but I found the way in. Now let me get up. Jump up, and get down. Oh. Jump, jump, jump. But yeah, this... It just feels like it's weird that... I don't know, it's just the thing with language in general. Wow, I hit that shot. I'm amazing. It just feels like this thing with language that just keeps happening. It's like human beings, you know, we're constantly finding new words and using new words over others. I'm gonna run because it's that minecart is gonna blow me over in a second. But yeah, like I said, the whole saying blood instead of human, that's like kind of part of it. There's always like every 10 or so years, like, we start developing new words and say them instead of what is the proper word when we want to get a point across, quote-unquote, faster. Really? Oh, I don't agree with that at all. Which is why I'm going to use my flux core pummeler instead. But the, I bring this up and I discuss it as such because I feel like even if language changes, somewhat follow my footsteps. Well, I'm not perfect in this, but somewhat follow my footsteps. Don't be like, new words, that's bad. Back in my day, what are we doing again? Whose phone? A high minecart that's going to obliterate my face if I walk too close to it. How's it going? Oh, it hit the turn and it spooked me. Okay. So let me look on the horizon from here. Now let me jump on the horizon from here. Now, I have a feeling that what I'm after is, or I have a feeling the Lightroot is not going to be out here, or there will not be one out here, but it's still, I'm still going to explore just to be safe. I do have a feeling that the Lightroot, I thought I was going to hit that. A little bit above. There we go. Perfectly executed. Perfect is a strong word. But yeah, like, don't be like various older people. I technically could be included in this camp, I'll be honest. But don't be like older people just like, it's when's bingo? Don't be like somebody who just shun new words. Like, at least learn them so you know what they mean. So like if somebody comes up and says, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna use late 90s, early 2000s, what was cool to me slang to help describe this or help paint this picture a little bit better." Don't be like somebody that gets told, "Hey, homie, what is up?" And just go, new words. What do you mean, homie? I am not a home. I am not a homeowner. How dare you address me like that? Treat me with respect. Don't be like that. Like, at least learn the words so when somebody says it, you get it. You at least understand what's being said to you. It kind of falls back into the whole like learning languages thing for me. It's just like I would like to learn languages so I know what's being said to me in another language. And just so I don't stand there and quote meme and or weeb recycled names constantly, or words that basically just mean, ah, yes, I understand this because it is said a lot in this thing. No. Okay. You asked. You asked for this. You asked for this. That worked out pretty well. What is that? Why is that so lit up around there? Is it just the keys? It's just the keys flying around. Why is it so lit up? Why is it so lit, fam? There's an example right there. Like, I know for the most part what lit and fam means. I know what that means. Anybody who... Oh. Butts to your butt. Let's not shoot, actually. Let's calmly throw a giant bright bloom seed at the tree. Sure, why not? Hi. That worked out way better than it should have, let's be honest. Yeah, learn words to an extent so things make sense. Also, let me put a sword right. Yeah. Learn words just so you aren't left in the dust when words are... When everything does get updated. Learn words so you aren't like the cringy dialogue options you see in your favorite games. Make sure I get a new bow out. Oh, I'm gonna have to use... I'm gonna have to use old tri-shot again. Let's go. No, not this. You. Well, I couldn't get to it in time. I could probably just bullseye it, to be honest. And that bow is about to break too. Man, all my stuff's breaking. Man, I'm glad I really got a couple extra things from S2 earlier, aren't I? Unfortunately, we're going to have to end today's episode here. We'll get to that Lightroot next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Take care.